Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Unicorn Attack for Total War Addict. I'm bringing you a Napoleon Total War game. We have over here, the Ottoman Empire JOkkar, a friend of mine. His army composed of a C5 cavalry, two of them. Then he has 2 bazooks, melee infantry, and then 2 light infantry, and some normal line infantry, and then behind that some more melee infantry of his general. Over on his left wing he has 2 more light infantry, 3 light infantry, I apologize. Then he has 3 normal infantry and a melee infantry. So that's his army. There was a max of 5 light infantry in this game and no cannons. We're playing on the map Sunken Jungle. So I will go to the opposite's army. He's commanding the British. His army composed of German Legion foot. Then he has some more foot. Just normal line infantry, 5 of them. He has 1 rifles, 2 rifles. Another King's German Legion foot. 3 of them in total and 2 light foot. And for his cav components, one dragoon, 1 life guard, 2 dragoons and 1 life guard, and his general is the general staff. So we're playing on Sunken Jungle, one of the most hard maps to play on Napoleon because of all these small ridges and things like that. So what I can say is from JOkkar's army, he's separating his army into 2 different sections, and he's rushing his army to this forest over here. You can see he's really counting on this choke point, and that's a good position to start over here. And he's also rushing forward with his cavalry, some camel gunners over here, and trying to get the high ground over here. This could be a very nice position to get some guns up. So he's really aggressive. This beginning stage, he forgot to melee infantry over in the back lines, but so that's what's going on at this moment. There isn't that much a center for JOkkar. He's more having 2 flanks over here. So for the British army, he is now positioning in the higher ground, as you can see, but he has less cover by the forest, and JOkkar has the cover forest over here. JOkkar sent me this replay with a lot of text, so I will try to cover it all. But a very nice thing he said in the email about Sun Tzu. That's an old general, and I want to know a bit more of him because his army strategy is totally based on a book he read, and the book he read is from 544 years before Christ, and from the Chinese dynasty. And Sun Tzu, a general of the Holu kingdom, of the Holu emperor, Kingdom Wu, wrote this book. The name of the book is The Art of Warfare, and basically it's going about, he says, Sun Tzu, in one of his dictations in his book, he says, let me read this, all warfare is based on deception, and that's exactly what JOkkar will try to do, because all his units are hidden over on this flank. And also on his left flank, all his units are hidden now. And he has some hidden units over here. So basically what the opponent only can see is this camel gunner, these 2 line infantry, this melee infantry, and this other line infantry. And he doesn't see these 2 light infantry in the front. And the Briton guy, I don't know his name, is now advancing over on the right, which will give him the high ground. But as you can see, JOkkar has the forest cover. So really nice at the moment. I will just get a bit faster. You can see the cover of this ridge is really great because the rifles can shoot at these lines, but they will shoot into the ridge over here, small mountain. He also deployed spikes. I don't know why. I could have definitely better do it over here, but yeah, no problem. So there are now some cavalry over on the right side. So I think the British guy will really try to attack over on his right, so that will maintain JOkkar on his left. And you can see that the right flank for JOkkar is a bit open because there aren't that really great units over there. There are only some foot guards, no real good infantry, and he has a nice attacking flank over on this side. But the Briton guy is now positioning his light infantry, and remember that the Briton guy can only see 3 of his line units because a lot of his line units are hidden, like these 2 units. He's now putting his camel gunners over on the left side, I can see. This causes JOkkar to change his army a bit. He's now, you can see his deployment. He's setting 2 cav units over here and his bazooka. So he's turning his army over on the left side. And luckily he has some kind of choke point over here if the British will continue on. So he can make some kind of nice half round shooting angle, and that will cause these guys to rout. Unless there's the cavalry, we will go around and hit the flanks. But I don't know if JOkkar will let that do because he has some camel gunners over here and he has some Shifai cavalry, 3 of them still remaining over here. And now the British really want to push his lines. I think he's now pushing heavily over on his right, which leaves his left very vulnerable. And JOkkar sees that, and he's now positioning a bit more forward with his melee infantry. There's some shooting is now happening. Some light infantry against some rifles. But JOkkar has the tree cover, but he's retreating now. He's retreating his lines. Or he's putting them into normal formation, not a loose formation. So there's a bit of a standoff over here. Now the melee units of JOkkar will go into melee, but they get shot, so he should definitely get them into melee. Oh no, he's pulling them away. He's pulling them away. I think around the ridge, yes, so he has some cover. He's now putting his light infantry over up on this ridge to get some nice shots off. There they go. So the main fight over on the right side is begun. And as you can see, JOkkar is just keeping hidden the most units of his flank, and just when the British guy moved all his units over on his right, JOkkar popped out all his units around from this forest, and he is now attacking with one of his best units this weakened left flank, because he only has 1, 2, 3, 4 units, which is really not a lot, and they are only foot guards, so normal line infantry. And all the great infantry and light infantry are positioned here, just as the cavalry. But now JOkkar is pushing forward. He has a bit downhill charge, but he has a meat shield in front, so line infantry, and there comes the other melee infantry. We will go into melee attack with these line infantry. They will have the cover of the forest. Very nice. And And there comes another melee infantry coming out of hiding. So the British guy is in real trouble. He is going into spiral, my mistake. He's going into square formation, and he is doing it just in time. But it will not do a lot of damage, and he's putting his rifles back. So that's great. And he's now also positioning his left flank just to attack these light infantry. So the British guy can't really reinforce his left flank anymore. He just has to push forward. But you can see this nice choke point and the half rounding JOkkar has made over here will definitely kill these guys. Often he has this, the forest cover over here. Over to the action, the melee combat. These melee units will definitely win. These guys are already wavering. These guys just have to get them back into melee, and he's now setting up his lines. This line should definitely be more over on this side, but he is pushing nicely forward. I should have put one of the infantry over on this ridge. He's now pushing his one of his cavalry over on the right side. But there comes his cavalry of the Britain is now trying to move some kind of thing. Like I said, he is trying to hit these units from the flank. He's stopping there. He's got them in diamond formation. I don't really know why. Now JOkkar will try to skirmish with his cannon gunners.
Our men
there comes the attack. In the forest, so that will keep them away for a bit. And the cannon gunners will shoot one. No, they will go into melee. They have a downhill charge, so that will keep all these cavalry down here. And they reinforce with some other Shi'ite cavalry, and he's trying to hit them from the flank. Very nice move. Over on the right flank, JOkkar is doing a very great job. The British lines are retreating, trying to get the higher ground. But as we thought, JOkkar can stop all the units into this gap, this choke point. And there comes melee infantry over on the right flank into this German Legion.
Our men are running.
A nice melee attack. This will cause these units to rout, or it will go into square formation, which gives the line infantry better shooting angles. So JOkkar is still pushing forward with his lines over here. The melee units will go into melee combat with these 42nd Foot line infantry. These units are wavering and routing. JOkkar still has plenty of reserves over here, some more in line infantry. So you can see how potent the Turkish are. The British are trying to reposition their lines. The cavalry fight over here is slightly winning into the... No, it's gonna be a draw. No, the British are winning at this point, but now JOkkar is putting some line infantry over to cover this flank. So the cavalry will be dead very soon. And there goes the square formation. You should definitely put them out of square formation over here. And the left flank of the British is also collapsed at this moment. He has some reinforcements, but it will not help him anymore. He's a bit too late. And the most funny part of this, we don't have really a center scene in this match because of this ridge. They both had two flanks, over on the right and over on the left. And I think JOkkar, with his deception move, by keeping all his units hidden in this forest and waiting for the British guy to reinforce his right flank to take the initial attack, and then pop out all his units from the forest and the attack over on this left flank, which was weakened because the reinforcements were all on the right. It was a very good move. I should also definitely read sometimes the Sun Tzu book. Looks pretty interesting. So this is more the cleanup action. Cavalry fight is into the JOkkar's favor over here, and he has some line infantry. He still has some units which came back from routing, and over here he has a nice half round formation over here. You can see how he's deploying his units. So this is just a cleanup action. So I was Unicorn Attack. I hope you liked it. I have still some spots left for a 3 versus 3 Napoleon Total War. So if you want to fight JOkkar, just contact me on my Steam page. I have a link underneath in the description box. So maybe I will also compete with the Napoleon Total War, but I'm no pro in Napoleon Total War. I'm really not. Yeah, that's basically it. I was Unicorn Attack for Total War Addict, and let's see the results after this battle is totally finished.
Victory, sir, is soon to be yours.